News started breaking yesterday from Mother Jones, according to documents that they had obtained that show that Ivanka Trump likely committed perjury during a deposition that she gave on December 1st of this past year. Now, the deposition was regarding a investigation and lawsuit, actually, into the Trump inaugural committee taking place with a U.S. attorney by the name of Karl Racine. Racine is looking into whether or not the Trump inaugural committee was used to enrich the Trump organization. One of the issues at hand is whether or not the Trump organization intentionally inflated hotel prices and other property prices in order to force the inaugural committee, which is set up as a nonprofit, and yes, that's important, to pay higher rates than what they typically would have paid. Basically, did the Trump family use the inaugural committee, this nonprofit fund, as their own personal piggy bank? That's what's at stake here. And Ivanka Trump has been at the center of this. And so she gave her deposition, but in the deposition, she said, I wasn't really involved with any of the inaugural planning. Not really involved. Didn't really have any involvement, she said. Documents obtained by Mother Jones, emails, other communications, show that this is a lie. Ivanka Trump was instrumental in planning very many aspects of that inauguration, actually. In fact, it went so far as she actually planned some menus. She was going to do some big grand events. She was going to get some big people, big entertainers to come to the inauguration. Ultimately, a lot of that fell through, because nobody wanted to be a part of it, but she was there every step of the way, and these documents prove it. And the reason we know all of this is because of a woman named Stephanie Winston Wolkoff. Now, you have probably heard us say that name plenty of times here on Ring of Fire, and it's because she has become essentially a whistleblower working with Racine, the U.S. attorney, giving them information, because Wolkoff is the person who raised the red flags about the jacked up hotel prices that the Trump organization was charging to the Trump inaugural committee. And yes, at one point, according to these documents, she even raised that concern to Ivanka Trump. Now, it was not just in an email to Ivanka Trump, it was in an email to multiple people, but Ivanka Trump was also on that email. So, she didn't really have any involvement, she says, and yet there's a paper trail showing she was involved pretty much every step of the way, and she was even potentially alerted to what they're being investigated for. I don't know. I'm certainly not a lawyer, but it looks pretty clear-cut that Ivanka Trump committed perjury.
One of today's video sponsors is Blinkist, a wonderful service that allows you to consume some of the top nonfiction books around in just 15 minutes. And right now, Blinkist has a phenomenal offer for our Ring of Fire viewers. Go to Blinkist.com/ROF to get a 7-day free trial, as well as 25% off a premium Blinkist membership. What Blinkist does is they take, again, some of the top nonfiction books around, thousands of books in 27 different categories, and they boil them down to the main points that you can consume, either reading them or through audiobook, in just 15 minutes. Now, this is one of the best ways to get caught up on the news of the day. Maybe you want to get into philosophy or psychology, nutrition and wellness, whatever it is, Blinkist has it for you in easy-to-consume bites. And if books aren't your thing, they also have podcasts, which they call shortcasts, and you can consume those as well in 15 minutes. You can listen to them while you're doing laundry, while you're working out, or on your commute. Get the top podcast and nonfiction books of the day directly to you. And again, they have thousands of titles, including some of the top books around. Fire and Fury, Short History of Brexit, The Soul of America. If you can think of it, I promise you, Blinkist has it in their category. And again, go to Blinkist.com. That is Blinkist.com/ROF for a 7-day free trial, and 25% off a premium Blinkist membership.